Alright, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. This is my Chinese sweet plum. Sageretia theezans is another name for it. I think it was last February or March, I repotted it. And then after I repotted it, I waited for it to leaf back out and I did a little update video on it. You can see, I've kind of let it go since then. I think I might have given it some light trims before some of our tropical storms came through, just so it wouldn't blow over. But this size of a pot is actually just a perfect size. I can put it right into a cinder block, so I have it in there so it wouldn't blow around. And I have been trying to let it go wild, hoping that it trunks up a little bit more. But, even though this is listed, when you look these up and just look up information on them, it says that it is a evergreen plant. It seems to me that here in the tropics, it says tropical evergreen plant, and it does actually say subtropical. I do live in the subtropics, not really the tropics. But it does seem to lose most of its leaves over the winter. And rather than letting it go from here, and then it would get just super leggy and everything, I'm going to go ahead and get it a cutback, and then let it recover, and then just update you guys then. It does get some wild, crazy, very small branching on it. By the time I cut out, all the straight up growth, straight down growth, and the crossing branches and everything, there really won't be too terribly much left. I do want to leave, I want to leave as much as I possibly can, but at the same time, I will be shrinking it up quite a bit. At that point, one of the reasons I like it a lot is I really like the trunk. And at that point, I'll give you guys a little bit of a closer look up at the trunk. So that might be kind of hard to do when it leaves back out and I give you the update and everything. So
sheesh.
it does have this air plant in it. I like them. I was considering taking it out. I was going to take it out and just maybe put it in a ficus tree or something, since I got plenty of them, and this is a unique tree to me. But this actually had a really good hold of this branch here, so I'll just leave it in for a little while. Just wanted to show the close-up of that trunk and how it actually has like a hollow right here. It's hard for me to show. Got some smaller gauge wire, but you can see there where the wire just goes right through it right there. And how it's got like a live gain coming up one side and reconnecting here. And then this other live part kind of goes underneath. And then that's what's creating this other upper part. The one side of the hollow seems to be creating this side. And then the other side is creating the upper side. But that is just one of the reasons why I like it and why I think it's a little more unique than some of the other trees that I have. But we'll update this guy in a little while. Alright, that first part of the video was January 29th. Today is March 6th. The idea was, usually what I do with the plant like this is I wait until it kind of gets a bunch of crazy growth and gets hardened off, and then I come and give it a hard prune. But I was doing some smaller projects today and just kind of noticed I think it looks pretty good. So I thought I'd come in. I see on the way in, I saw like 2 or 3 branches that are just like way out of shape. So I'll probably take those off, or just branches I really don't want. But just kind of wanted to show you kind of a little halfway here. And I said I saw just a couple branches that I'd rather have the tree putting energy into branches I plan on keeping. And I'm guessing within another month or so, that'll probably be when I bring it in here and finish it up and go ahead and publish this video and everything. Alright, so we started this video in January. That last update there was March 8th, I do believe, and here we are, April 18th. It might have been March 6th. I think I'm going to go ahead and publish it after this. I'm going to give it one last cleanup here. Try to let it run a little while through the summer. I guess I could have, before I started working on it, given you guys a look at the other side. See, it's grown plenty since, what was it, like 6 weeks ago? Trying to remove as many of the completely unwanted shoots as I can kind of see before I go in, and probably just kind of hedge it off a little bit. Really does get some crazy growth on this thing. Alright, I think I'll leave well enough alone there. Sometimes I lose track of what I might have said or done, like at the beginning of the video. One of my favorite parts about this tree is it's got a hollow right here. And sometimes it's hard for me to tell what's coming off well on camera and what's not, but you can actually see where I can put this right through the middle of the tree there, and that is the hole there. Sometimes I wonder about this dark backdrop. I like the dark backdrop because it gives a lot of contrast to the green of the tree, but with some sunlight in the background you might be able to see the light coming through it. But I do like this trunk. I've always thought about trying to find a bigger one of these to buy. Every time I see one, it's either a few $100s or it gets sold really quick on the auction site. Trying to see what this thing looks like from some different angles here. A little torn on leaving that airplane in there, but I'm going to leave it for now. Look forward to getting in a nice spot soon and seeing how that turns out, what it looks like. Show that trunk off a little bit better.